Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be telling you how to reach a top band answer for an A-level history 10 marker. As you can see, I got 9 out of 10 in this question, which I'm about to show you, and I'm going to be telling you how I managed to get to that point and what you should do to get the top marks in your own questions. So here we have my answer. I'm going to tell you guys the question in a second, but first I'm going to tell you some quick things. First off, you will have about 20 minutes to write this in the exam, so you should try and time yourself about 8 minutes per paragraph and then give yourself a bit of a time to write just a quick introduction and also a brief conclusion. So this is the question I had. Which of the following contributed more to the collapse of the Ancien regime? As you can see, it's given me two things which I can use in my answer, which I should use in my answer, and a question which I have to base it around. So I wrote a quick plan. This is because this was our termly assessment, so it was marked by the teacher and we had a bit of time to plan it first. And what I have in my plan is 3 to 5 precise facts. So what you should have in your answer, this is what our teacher always says. Hold on, I think I have a sheet for it. Okay, I do. So you should have a little introduction line saying how significant your first factor was. So for example, the storming of the Bastille was more significant than the August decrees in leading to the collapse of the Ancien regime. So this is basically just saying what you're going to be arguing. And then you need to explain it with 3 to 5 precise facts. So for example, be like the storming of the Bastille on the 14th of July, 1789. This just shows that you have the knowledge and the examiner really likes it. Make sure you keep linking to the question. This is something I kept falling short on. So say, this did this because of this, which shows this. So let me find an example. Storming of the Bastille contributed the greatest amount towards the collapse of the Ancien regime, so link to the question, because it set the conditions for the Commune of Paris and amplified the disturbances which limited Louis's ability to reverse the impacts of the Estates General. So I've said the impact it's had. And then I've got a precise fact. And then I've got another precise fact. And then I've said how this sort of contributed to it. So it was near impossible for the already weakened king to disband the group which opposed and defied him. And then I said why this contributed to the collapse of the Ancien regime. So I've clearly linked to the question by using that wording. So I said it removed the key threat to the stability of the National Assembly. So you do need to keep linking back to the question, especially at the end of your paragraph. So at the end of my paragraph, I also try and include a little evaluation. So where is it? Without the storming of the Bastille, the king easily could have sent his army to abolish the National Assembly by force. His support would remain, the Commune of Paris would not exist to drop the August decrees. So I've linked it and then I've compared it to the other point. So I said, well, the August decrees aren't as important because they wouldn't have happened if this didn't happen. But yeah, you should also try and evaluate the point. So say, oh, but maybe it wasn't significant. But then if you're arguing that point, say, but it was because of this. That just sort of stops you from doing a straw man argument. So a straw man argument would be where you just argue it without building it up. So if you build it up first, you're arguing a stronger point. Right, and then you do your second paragraph, which basically you follow the same formula, and then you write your conclusion by comparing the factors and evaluating which was most important. So my conclusion for this question was, in conclusion, the storming of the Bastille contributed the most to the collapse of the Ancien regime. Without it, Louis would have used his army to disband the National Assembly and the August decrees would not have been written. Although the Constitution officially marked the regime's end in its current state, so I've also included the August decrees as a point, this would not have been possible if not for prior events such as that concerning the Bastille. So now I said why it's more important. So essentially, to get the top marks in the 10 marker at A-level history for the French Revolution paper, for example, what you want to do is you want to include precise facts, you want to link to the question, and you want to be evaluating as you go through. This will give you a strong answer, which should get you into the top level and hopefully secure you those A and A star grades. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try and record some more for the different subjects I do and also perhaps some lessons on different topics. So if you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!